Welcome to another quick Blitz game, provided with some live commentary. So let's jump straight into the action. 1e4, we go for the Sicilian, and most likely this will turn into a Najdorf. Yes, there we go. Against Najdorf you have so many options these days. I like to go with my pet line, which is Queen d3 here. Not very common, also not very special. But I think it's a nice line to play here for white. Just to get rid of all the theory, and it has some nice little ideas. Knight c6. I mean, every move for black is probably fine in that position, so knight c6 is also perfectly fine to play. And most people try to make it some sort of a Dragadorf by playing g6. The other move is, I think, e6. But my idea is simple, I'll just castle queenside. And I'll play f4 eventually, so now I gotta be a bit careful not to get tricked. Which wouldn't be the first time in this position, fortunately, so... I really want to go f4. Just to protect the bishop. And I can play knight b3 the next move if I like. And I think I will. Just to chase the queen back. Now I'll just castle. And I can choose to develop my bishop to f3 by rook e1, go for some central domination. Or I can push in the center immediately. And I think I like the bishop e2 f3 idea. So he's castling queenside. I can take knight on f6, but I'm not in a hurry, to be honest. No, pawn takes f5, go for some light square domination. But I don't really want to give up the e5 square, so I think bishop f3 makes the most sense here. Just to follow my plan. And let's go king b1 first. King b1 is always a useful move. Alright, chasing back to bishop. I guess g5 is coming. Yeah, it's a well-known pawn sacrifice there. I'm not sure if I should have done anything to prevent this move, but well, it's too late now anyway. So I'll just take the pawn. He's pinning the pawn. He wants to win it back, so he doesn't really want to sacrifice it. He really wants to be able to get back to the pawn. I can target his f-pawn if I like. But knowing knight e5 is coming, it's not the best idea, so maybe I should try to focus on the dark squares and play bishop f2. I don't have a clear plan yet, but I feel like I got something on b6. So I really want to go knight a4. But knight a4, knight e5, discovered attack. If I give check, I think he probably just takes. Oh no, hold on, I can't. That's not really possible. Because then I can take the rook on the 8 with the bishop on b6. So let me just give this one a go. I mean, the question still is, what am I now doing on b6? But at least I can try to exert some pressure. Also, bishop b6 is pretty annoying now, so you can't just sit back and do nothing at the moment. And this knight on h7 is somewhat out of place. So. Alright, so I'll go for the check. King b8, I guess, is the only move then. As I just mentioned, queen takes, bishop takes. And the rook on d8 will be hanging. So he doesn't really have... Well, he has to take time to take back my queen, but then he will lose the rook on d8, so... that's not good for him. So I will just play queen d4, I think. Queen e3. I want to put my queen somewhere on the diagonal. I'm not sure which works best. Not sure if it even matters. Let's play queen. Let's play queen d4. So now it threatens to take on d7 with check. and bring in queen a7. Maybe I should have changed the move order though, but I like knight on b6, so I'm not in a hurry to give up my knight for the bishop on d7. I should speed up a little because I'm a bit low on time. Being down 1 minute in a 5-minute game is maybe a little too much. So if he moves the bishop, let's say bishop c6, I can maybe go knight a5. And then the knights are really doing their job. And if he allows me, I can even bring my rook someday. I mean, that will be amazing. And for now, I guess it's for him to determine whether knight takes d7 is a real threat for me. Because if that's not such a big deal, he can maybe just leave it like this. But he thinks it's not such a big deal. Alright. Knight takes, check, king c8. Basically saying I have no good continuation there. You might be right. Okay. Let's keep the pressure on, and I want to bring my rook to c3. That was one of my plans a few moves. Well, the previous move was one of my plans. I really want to try and execute this one. Because the queen doesn't have any square to go to. He can put some pieces on c6 in between. But as long as I have the option of taking on d7, he needs to calculate this line every time. Alright. Mysterious move. I'll just play knight a5. Probably something's going wrong already for one of us. I mean, so many I did knight d7, some pins on the knight, and the knight on a5, which is unprotected. Alright, g4. I guess I only have one move. That's easy. And another easy one. So, not only knight d7, also knight d5 is an option sometimes. Right, should I do something about this guy here? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So, let's just play bishop g1. No. Let's play... Whatever, let's play rook e3. I'm not sure if it's gonna work. I'm a bit hesitant to give up one protector of the knight on b6, but I think it's okay. Rook c3 should be the next move now. And he can't really put a piece on c6 anymore, because I just take with the knight, forcing him to take back with the pawn. And that should be very good for me. The rook c3 might become a problem for him now. So maybe he's forced to go like knight d7 maybe, to get rid of the knight. And allow the queen to go to d7, if that's necessary. I don't see how he can create any background king should maybe rook h8, rook h1, but it's a bit slow, so I don't think he has any sort of counterplay. He should focus on defending here. Which is quite a tough job, if you ask me. Queen c5, oh, that might be a very good move, but I don't think it is. It might still be though. I gotta be careful with back rank mates here. Oh, I missed his move. That's a good one. Let's try to solve a few problems at once. The back rank checkmate, and let's win a bit of tempo by attacking the knight. It seems to become time travel thingy at the moment. Let's try and be quick. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Maybe bishop a5 gives me something here. Okay, this is, oops, knight d2. Knight d2. Oh, I missed that one. Okay, so time to speed up here. And oh, he got a full rook hanging. I didn't expect him to leave his rook hanging. Oh wow. Oh wow. I'm gonna survive this one. I don't think I am. stalemate somewhere, please? Stalemate, take the rook. Thank you. Whew. What an escape that was. Holy cow. Okay, let's quickly run that game through because I get the feeling something was so wrong there. Okay. Okay, so let's check the opening here. Okay. Okay, so the opening is nothing special as I mentioned, so yeah, I probably have an edge here. That makes sense. But I think it's still within the margins of what's possible in the Najdorf. But the g5 idea was interesting, but I'm more interested in all the complications that came after that because I felt like I missed. I must have missed a win somewhere. Queen d4. So he says queen d3 is actually slightly better. I guess the reason is after queen d4 he has the option to go knight c6, not achieving anything. So that's probably the reason why. Okay, anyway, he played knight f6, rook e1. A bit slow, yeah. A bit slow. What is his suggestion to go? Wow, knight a8 it is, a little red. I want to go knight a8 here. Crazy computer move. Anyway, this move seems to make more sense. Just play a quiet move, protect my pawn on h2, and then bring the pieces. Because as you saw in the game, the rook on h2 was pretty annoying and spoiled all my plans, basically. Here c4 would have been a good move as well. Kick away the bishop, easy as that. Knight a5, yeah, now I went too far. Yeah, g4, so actually taking on h2 is good for him already. I didn't expect this. I thought my position was still fine here, but maybe it's just some opportunistic blitz attitude I have there. Rook e3, queen c5, yeah, good move. Now the thing is, there were some ideas with bishop g3 and take the queen and the knight and the rook are hanging, but the problem is in all the lines you can just take the queen. Just take the pawn like that. Nothing threatening at the moment, and if I change the move order and go I take on c5 first, pawn takes, so I'll take here and go bishop g3, he just gives a check, and I can go rook e1, but I have to give up the threat on e5, so he just wins a piece on b6. It all worked against me, so yeah, not too happy with what happened there. So queen c5 was a very good move, and the big mistake on my part was giving away the h-pawn. Very sloppy. Yeah, so here we went into time trouble, and yeah, I will forget about the rest of the game because it was time trouble and didn't make any sense. Unfortunate about him, the stalemate in the end. Well, let's put that one on the board because it's always a pretty sorry get stalemated, let's be honest. So, alright, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully it was, I think it was quite an interesting game, so hopefully you learned a little bit more about the Sicilian, and hopefully see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.